Hello and welcome to a new video exploring Microsoft Form. If you've watched our previous two videos on basic and advanced tutorials, stay tuned for even more handy features to make our life easier online. Well, we're going to dig deep into creating a new form today. We've explored how to create a new quiz, and the most important benefit or feature that is different from creating a new form is the ability to give instant results and marking for the quiz. Now, let's say we're going to create a form to collect some feedback on our channel. So we're going to add the title as usual, and then let's add a question. And let's say, have you watched any tutorials on our channel? Yes or no? And then we're going to add here one of the handy features of adding a video. Now you can add an image or a video to accompany your question. Let's, for example, add a video, and here you'll be required to enter URL code and just add it. It will be directly reflected on the form. It could be used for any feature where you need to embed a video onto the form. Okay, so let's add now. If someone answers with yes, what do we want them to do? We want them to rate our videos. So we're gonna put the likert, and it will give me the question. So what question am I going to add? Let's say, please rate each of the following videos on a rating scale of 1 to 5, where 1 is not at all helpful and 5 is very helpful. And here we're gonna put our topics that we want them to rate. Let's say that's our one of the first videos, how to use Microsoft Form basic tutorial. We want them also to rate the second video, and let's put another video that we've added and add a new statement. Fine. So here's the rating, and the person should be able to rate as needed. Here we have the rating question. Let's add a ranking question. To reorder or rank, it could be used in quizzes, it could be used in anything, but let's use it here in ranking the importance of the topics for our viewers. Let's say, please rank each of the following programs in order of importance in online learning, with 1 being the most important topic to 4 being the least important topic. And we're going to add some of the topics. Let's say a tutorial on Sway, step by step, Nearpod, maybe forms, and for example, OneDrive. So we've got different options for the respondent to rank from. Okay, another one, which is a very handy feature as well, to collect evidence, to collect photos, to collect data from files, is adding a file. Okay, so we're gonna do a file upload, and here it will give you a note that Microsoft Form will create a OneDrive folder where all the uploaded responses gathered in one place. Okay, so we're gonna press OK, and we have the question to put. So let's say we want people to share a screenshot of an example of a form they have created. So we're gonna give them this one, and we can decide on the number of attachments from 1 until 10, and we can also decide on the size of the folder that we want them to upload. Now they can upload any folder, they can upload videos, PDFs, Word, so any folder. Okay, and now with another handy tip. What if I want people who says yes to answer some questions and people who said no to answer other? Okay, now how can we do this? We can still add. So how can we do this? Let's go to the yes and no question. we're going to explore how to add branching. If a person says yes, he will be directed to a specific question to answer. If he says no, then there will be other questions to respond to, or maybe just submit without answering any further question. How can we do this? Go back to the yes and no question, activate it as if you're going to edit again, then maybe put it as required, because we haven't put anything as required, and add branching. Now, when we add branching, it will create for us this screen. Next to yes, we want to go to next. So which question do we want a person who responds with yes to do? Do we want them to end the form? And that's it, no further information required. Please rate each of the following videos, and that's what we want. So they will go to please rate each of the following videos. Now, what about the no? Do we want to end the form, or we want them to give us ranking? Let's say we want them to rank the important programs. Okay, and let's view, and we're going back to explore some features. Now, let's preview how it will look like, and here we can preview how it will look like on the computer or how it will look like on the mobile. So if I say, this is my form, now when I say yes, it will direct me to question 2, but I will need to answer question 2, 3, and 4. So this is how it looks if a user uses it from their mobile. Just a quick form. Have you watched any tutorial videos with an example of it from the channel? Yes or no? Now, when you click yes, it will direct you to the questions needed from people who respond by yes. Okay, what if I say no? Then it will directly to only these 2 questions, ranking and share screen. Okay, I don't want people who says no to share screen, so what can I do? Let's go back and then reorder the questions. Simply by clicking on the question to activate the editing and using the arrow, I will put this question above the other. And here it goes. So now it has moved up. And then if we're going to review it, let's review on the computer this time. This is my form. I say yes. It takes me to all the questions. If I say no, it takes me only to the last question and submit without the need to do the other ones. Okay? And don't forget, okay? And don't forget to highlight them as required if you need them all required questions. And even if you put all of them as required, people answering yes will be required only to answer these 2 questions, and people answering no will only be required to answer this question. Let's give it a handy look and add a theme as we have learned previously. And let's add this one, for example. Okay. Now I'm happy about my form. Take a last look and you have to experiment it. Now I'm happy about how my form looks. Go on to the preview. So now it is highlighted as a required question. A person cannot submit without answering it. Now let's try it. If I say yes, then I'll need to have, say, the options, and then I want to upload the file from my computer, and lastly I will rank just by clicking on the arrows to rank it up or down. Submit, and voila. Now for this form you can add another response. So let's say this time I want to say no. It will take me only to the ranking question where you can go up and down. Okay, so here is one very handy tip about form. Hope it was useful, and see you on another video.